All right, 2C. In what ways did the expansion of Mongols across Asia influence the transfer of both technology and cultures? So this one's going to be simple, in that I'm going to boil it down to one term: Pax Mongolia. So there used to be a phrase, Romana? Pax Romana? Is that what it was? But point being is, both of those are the peace of Rome or the peace of Mongols, okay? Because just like what I talked about in the Silk Road video, when people feel their safety is not at risk, when their safety is not at risk, they feel willing to make economic risks, okay? And while the Mongols did scare the living daylights out of a lot of people, once you'd been taken over by the Mongols, like I said in the previous video, they kind of left you alone. And so, as a result of them expanding this empire and initially bringing that violence, but then bringing the stability and the peace of their empire, it really did encourage trade. And the Mongols, and I hesitated there because the Mongols really specifically fostered it. Okay. The Mongols used their military, not just, what I was saying before, but they used specifically their military might to protect these trade routes. For example, I mean, I didn't even just notice this. I pulled this map up randomly to show you what the empires look like, because this was a good map for it. But boom, what do we got right there? The Silk Road, right? The Mongols used their military power to really protect the Silk Route trade. And so that's one of the ways that they encourage, if we take a look at the essential question, one of the ways that they encourage the transfer of technology and cultures, because we know that when you're trading, it's never just goods. It's also going to be technology, for an example, but primarily we talk about cultures, belief systems, the rest of those things. But technology is, of course, a key. It's just not one we usually think about. But of course, there wouldn't be any traders along the ocean route if it weren't for, I believe, Arabic sailors innovating compass and sails and a bunch of other things like that, that of course then Europeans also used. So there you go. That's my response to that essential question.